to Bethan's Kitchen and Garden. Today I'm in the garden and I thought I'd give you a quick update and show you what is growing at this time of year. So let's get on with what's in this greenhouse. As I come in, the pots of potatoes, overwintering potatoes, these pots have all been emptied now and most of the potatoes have been eaten. If I come round to here, I might as well do this. This broccoli rhubarb is really going strong now, but we had some the other night and it was very, very bitter. So now that it's actually got going, I think it's going to just be chopped up and used for compost because it was just too bitter to eat really. Over here, the rocket is going strong. I haven't had any harvest from that yet, but it has sort of established quite a lot now, so I might start having some rocket for my sandwiches soon. My Camellia sinensis has a little bit of brown on it and probably could do with a bit of a prune where the brown bits are. In this pot, my mint is coming back. I've only just noticed today the mint is growing back, and my rosemary is still going strong in that corner. The sun is really bright today. It's a lovely, lovely day. If I come around, I've got my pelargonium or geranium growing there, and this is the experiment at the moment. Growing my own pineapple plant. I have just cut the top off a pineapple and planted it in some multi-purpose compost, and we'll see if any roots grow from under here. The brassicas in my cold frame are doing well. There's 4 cauliflower on this side. I'm not seeing any hearts yet, but I can definitely see they've grown a fair amount over the winter. I've got 4 garlic in this middle tub and that seems to be doing okay, but the garlic can probably go out now into the cold. And the cabbages on this side, they do seem to be getting a bit of a heart going. So this cold frame is doing well. If I just pan around to the rest of the garden, not much progress has been made in moving anything from the allotment because I've got an RHS exam this week on Wednesday, and I've just been revising, so no work has been done in the garden apart from me making these planters for my trees to go in, my fruit trees, when I move them. I've got 3 planters here. I need to order some more wood to make the other 3, and I think that should be big enough for the small trees I've got. Here are the pots of garlic that I planted up in a previous vlog, and most of it has come up. I had planted it or sowed it before I put them in the pots, and they all had roots growing, so in theory they should all come up, but I am missing, oh no, I was going to say I'm missing one from this pot, but I can just about see a bit of green coming up there. So that is all 4 have come up in that pot now. What's occurring in my mini greenhouse? Well, the carrots in tubs, they're not doing too bad. There is, don't know if you can pick it up, there are some carrots forming, although they are a bit small. I never have much luck growing things, carrots in pots, but I keep trying. And my potatoes, these are Charlotte potatoes, they are still in there. I haven't unearthed them yet. And I've been sowing some leeks and onions, and my leeks have just started to emerge. These are all leeks in these pots. And then these are onions which I've sown in modules, so I've sown about 3 or 4 onions per module, so I'm going to see how they grow in clumps, because I have a bit less space here, so growing in clumps is going to be the way forward for me. And these onions will be individual onions, so they've done well. That's Elsa Craig and Red Baron at the back there, and these are more leeks sown in modules, again to see how they grow well, sowing 4 leeks together. And these are just my cloches for covering over the onions at night. And I have the broad beans going. I need to pot on these 2 broad bean plants. Moving on to the asparagus bed, or what will be the asparagus bed. I have filled it half full of soil, and then I've got 2 trenches of well-rotted manure down here. I haven't moved the asparagus yet. It's on my very long list of things to move. And I've made a start in filling this in. So at the bottom I've got well-rotted wood chips. Then on top of that I've got fresh wood chips, just because I had fresh wood chips the other day. And on top of that this is just recycled garden soil, which I will fill to about this green line, and then it'll have a layer of manure, and then it'll have a layer of compost on top. And then if we come around, my onion bed is doing well. They don't seem to have moved very much, but they are getting a lot thicker. And this is very exciting, because this is my elephant garlic. I did plant 2, but only one's come up. But at least I'll get to try elephant garlic this year. And my shallots, I'm missing one in the middle. There's one there that hasn't yet ignited, but the rest are looking good. And the garlic is coming along too. And then down here, you might have seen a previous vlog of me planting these peas with my daughter, but peas have come up. I need to now change this fleece over so that it's not suffocating the plants so much. So I need to have a longer bit of fleece that will drape down like over here, that will keep the birds off. And that's good though, that all the peas have come up. I just come up from the trailer bed to the other raised bed I did, which I did in a previous vlog as well. Now I'm standing right in the way so you can't really see. My broad beans are going well, but I do need to tie them up. And then I got garlic growing here, and I got beetroot growing. Now I don't think this beetroot is going to be much good. It's going to be woody and tough, but I think I'm keeping it going so I can use the leaves as salad leaves when I fancy a salad. And then if I come around to here, I have moved my currant bushes and my gooseberry bushes, so at least something has been achieved. My gooseberry bushes are right at the back, right there. I've got 4 of them, and then I got red currants in the next row, and then these are black currants, which are giving off an enormous scent already, and they have quite a substantial amount of buds on them, and I'm in a bit of a quandary as to what to do with them, because I kind of feel like I should prune them a bit more. I have pruned them, but I'm wondering if I should prune them more now that I've moved them. The rhubarb is coming up really well in this border after I moved it. It seems to have bounced back, and it's interplanted with the bulbs and the snowdrops. So the colours are actually looking rather nice out here. I want to continue this sort of pattern really with the in between the currants and everything. So I have bought some bulbs to go in to give some summer colour, and then as we go on throughout the year I'll plant autumn bulbs, and I'll plant more daffodils and snowdrops and tulips and things, so that there should be all colour all year round in this bed. I've decided to go with that way rather than just have all this bare earth. I think as long as I keep on top of mulching and feeding the soil, then the fruit bushes should grow fine along with the bulbs. And finally, I was given this fig tree the other day, which has already got figs coming on it. And this will go in the back garden next to the chicken coop eventually. But it looks a healthy fig tree. My friend was getting rid of it and I said, no, I'll have that please, thank you. So it's got a decent sized pot as well, and I have done a bit of looking at how to look after figs, and they are better in pots, because if a fig is in the ground, the roots will feed and they'll have a bit too much vigorous growth, so you'll end up with loads of leaves and no fruit will form. Whereas if you keep them in pots and sort of like starve them a little bit, then the fruit will grow better that way. So I'm going to keep both my fig trees in pots, because I did buy a fig tree last year and I haven't got that in its final position yet either. So there's still absolutely loads of work to be done, and I am running out of time because the weather is really nice here at the moment and things are beginning to bud. But I shall have to hold my horses until after my exam on Wednesday, and then I can get in the garden again. It's actually really killing me that I have to be inside all the time while the weather's nice, revising. Anyway, that's it from me for today. I hope you've enjoyed this update. I am enjoying where the garden is going, and hopefully I'll have more progress for you soon. Okay, take care everybody. Thank you for watching, liking and subscribing if you have done so, and thank you for watching if you haven't. Anyway, thanks very much. Catch you next time hopefully. Bye bye.